Welcome back. Are you ready to learn another stitch? Today we're going to be doing the Fern stitch in the Home Sampler Stitch Along. So the design is coming along quite nicely. It is a little odd skipping around and doing, a French knot, but not continuing and doing the Fern stitch. But for purposes of the stitch along, I'm just doing it one at a time. We're going to do the Fern stitch, which is really not, it's basically like 3 just very plain, simple stitches. So we're going to come up at one of the V's and down at the center. And then come up at the top of the other V, back down in the center, and now we're going to go down the center to where the next intersection of the V is. And then from back up to that center again, out to this V, down to the center, over to the other V, and to the center. And you just continue on until you finish up your Fern stitch. So this is the stitch that's between the little designs at the top and then at the bottom here. They are also found in the leaves with this bird. So we're going to continue that stitch over there too. Okay, just for giggles, usually I would turn this around, but since it's in a frame that's adhered to the table, I'm going to just go this direction. And hey, look at that. That works too. Either way. So basically, it's just 3 very plain stitches. Pretty easy. I guess it's more the, let me move my lamp over. There you go. It's more the steps that you take to do it than the actual stitch itself, which is pretty easy. So hopefully all your stitches are coming along fine. We're getting down to the last few, which is kind of fun to see it all come together. Notice I'm saving my favorites for last, like the satin stitch. Not my favorite, but I'm getting better at it. So I'm not going to tie a knot just because it is in a frame, or thread it underneath some of these other stitches in the back side. Probably should do that, but I'm not going to just because it's in the frame. And it's not that far of a carry on the back. So here I'm going to start at where these start with a V. On the leaves, it starts with 1 up the center. So we'll just start with that 1 up the center, go out to the outside of that V, go back to the center, to the outside of the other V. I don't know if you just noticed there, I switched hands. I'm an ambidextrous embroiderer. When it is in a frame like this, I kind of have to be. Let's see if I can do it this direction. Not too bad. There we go. And so that's how you do the Fern stitch. Pretty easy. Fills in areas nice with a little texture, but it doesn't require a lot of time, which is nice. It works perfectly, I think, for leaves. I do it in leaves frequently because it just looks like the veins of a leaf. Kind of got cockeyed on that one a little bit, but see, that's nature. Nothing's perfect, right? Things are all unique in nature, just like these stitches. That's what I tell myself anyway. There we go. So that's the Fern stitch. And then we'll move on to another stitch next week. I hope this is all going well for you. And make sure you post pictures. I'd love to see your progress, either on Instagram at Kathy Schmitz Stitches or on Facebook. Tag me at Stitch This with Kathy Schmitz. Thanks so much for being a part of this. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.